Good morning, lovelies. ZoëTwoDots with some more Pokemon Go goodness for you, and today we're going to be jumping into the extra details just announced for Pokemon Go Fest 2022. And did my computer just crash and delete my entire recording of this that I've already done once? Yes, it sure did. So, with that being said, let's just jump. We're not going to delete. Let's just jump straight into it. We've got some extra details for featured spawns, featured special bonuses, ticket information for GoFest Global, running from Saturday, June 4th to Sunday, June 5th, with a bonus third day happening in August, kind of like the wrap up to all the in-person events. So the main GoFest that's going to be happening is the worldwide, 4th and 5th. Anyone can participate anywhere all around the world. There's a whole bunch of in-person GoFests, Berlin, Sapporo, and Seattle. Then the, grand finale, the hurrah, in August that is the included one here. So I've got a fair bit of information to jump into. Let's start rolling through it. And in addition, anytime I mention any particular featured Pokemon, if it is already shiny in Pokemon Go or if it's going to become shiny for GoFest, I'll use shiny sprites just to kind of make that a bit easier. Keeping in mind that, of course, things could change between now and June. Something else could be made shiny between now and then. But at the moment of this recording, if it's possible to be shiny or if it's going to be released as shiny for this event, I will use the shiny sprite. So let's jump into it. Pokemon Go Fest is a celebration of friendship and community, so it's only appropriate that the mythical Pokemon Shaman, the Gratitude Pokemon, should appear during this year's event. Honestly, that's a bit on brand. Very grateful. Join trainers around the world on Saturday, June 4th and Sunday, June 5th to unlock rewards, earn bonuses, and so much more. On the second day of the event, a certain Pokemon will be making its Pokemon Go debut in 5-star raids. It mentions here as well that you'll be able to get up to 9 free raid passes, spinning photo discs for ticket holders. They're kind of just like saying a few things off the bat to kind of hype it up, so we'll skip that for now. That comes back around later. And before we get into the day-to-day breakdown, the tickets for Pokemon Go Fest are now available for $14.99 USA. USD money. So that's going to cover your Saturday, your Sunday of gameplay, plus the third day, the finale in August, August 27th, Saturday, by the way. So GoFest ticket covering 3 days of content. I know that depending where you are in the world, and historically the conversion rate can be a bit rough off the bat, just converting to USD, but then also factoring in the slice that, the Google Play Store or the App Store takes. Like they take their slice and inflate the price sort of thing. It can be pretty rough. So I'd recommend for anyone that has access to it as well, things like doing like the Google Play rewards where you can like earn, 50 cents for doing a little survey thing and kind of like accruing that currency in advance and use that towards the ticket or to save you a bit of money, if that's an option to you. But all in all, the breakdown looking about $5 per day, if you want to look at it that way. $5 for the Saturday, Sunday, and the bonus in August. But let's just jump into the details for now. So let's jump into day 1, the Saturday, 4th of June, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. local time for everyone. This includes everyone who's got a ticket, everyone who doesn't buy a ticket, every single person that logs in and wants to play on this day can get these bonuses. There will be the 4 rotating habitats. So the city habitat featuring Magnemite, Alolan Grimer, Hitmonchan, Boltoy, Trash Cloak, Burmy, P-Dove, Trubbish, Gothita, and Litten. If you're lucky, you may encounter Bronzor or Golett, the best a trainer can get. For the Plains biome habitat, you're able to encounter Girafarig, Larvitar, Numel, Trapinch, Weasel, Patrat, Drillbur, Shelmet, and Litleo. And if you're lucky, you may encounter Dunsparce or Rufflet. For the rainforest habitats, you'll be seeing Mudkip, Seedot, Shroomish, Slackoth, Turtwig, Chimchar, Venipede, Carablast, and Rowlet. If you're lucky, you may encounter a Binnacle or Skrelp. Tundra, you're going to be seeing Omanyte, Swinub, Wingull, Metatite, Walma, Spheal, Piplup, Cubchoo, Poplio, and if you're lucky, you may encounter a Vanillite or Bergmite. Typically, those habitats, rotate each hour. In previous events, that's how it's been anyway. For the first time in Pokemon Go, you'll be able to encounter shiny Shroomish, shiny Numel, shiny Carablast, shiny Axew, and shiny Shelmet. You may have noticed I didn't mention Axew in those featured habitat Pokemon. It comes around later on. Keep that in your brain. But pausing here for a second. All really lovely shinies. Shiny Shroomish and Breloom, very cute, like autumn, red and orange kind of vibes going on there. Shiny Numel, pretty subtle, but the Camerupt, very nice, like an ashen, ashy volcanic soil kind of look. Carablast and Shelmet, great. Very standout colors, very like, you know, jazz hands, love it. And then shiny Axew. Axew itself, nothing too dramatic. Very much like the Larvitar color palette, but whew, shiny Haxorus is a bit of a crowd favorite. It's got that like Black Dragon, Rayquaza energy going on there. So it's gonna be a highly desirable shiny. So stay tuned, I'll let you know how you can get one. And lastly, visit the in-game shop to claim a free Pokemon Go t-shirt for GoFest 2020. That is the things that are available for everyone, regardless of ticket, everyone gets that. So then rolling into the day one features for ticket holders. If you purchase a ticket, here's what you can expect on top of all of that I just mentioned. This year is all about Shaman, the gratitude Pokemon, and trainers will be tasked with conducting special research to learn more about this mythical Pokemon and will encounter landform Shaman along the way. Cute. Other awards will include an event exclusive avatar item and special avatar pose. Trainers will be faced with 2 important decisions while conducting their special research. Please note, it won't be possible to change your selections, so make sure you choose carefully. Personalize your event experience. Choose between relaxed, standard, and master difficulty levels for your special research. The difficulty level you select will affect your sticker. Will affect which sticker you receive as a reward, but will otherwise not change your special research rewards. Magic. Yes, please. You love to see it. You love to see it. I really hope that this is just like a really like fluffy way to, you know, relax. Standard master is just like a nice way of saying, I can't leave the house. I'm a general, you know, Pokemon Go player and I like to grind like a madman. Like, I really hope that this is like that level of coverage for players where if you can't get out and about versus you like to walk 20 kilometers, there's something in there for you. And additionally, I especially like it because it means the rewards do not change. The only different reward is like a sticker, which is aesthetics, which is great. The other rewards that you're gonna have along the way for your research will be exactly the same, even if your task is different. So happy days. I really hope we get a bit more information on this closer to the event for how relaxed the relaxed version is and how master the master version is. But I really hope this is like taking into account trainers with different abilities, basically. So fingers crossed. I like scratch my... Good job, Zoe. Following on, how do you like to play Pokemon Go? Select the gameplay focus you'd prefer. Either catch, explore, or battle. And certain research tasks will change accordingly. So not the rewards, the tasks themselves. So awesome. That's same. Would you rather just grind out some catches, explore? I'm going to guess this will be research tasks and walking, possibly hatching, and battle. So maybe gyms and or PvP and or raids. So cool. Different bits of flavor as well. I feel like that covers a lot, not just preference for play, but if you're a rural player, you might not have options for the battle mode. So, you know, you might not have a billion different gyms and heaps of players to battle with. So kind of, hopefully that covers those aspects as well. In addition to the Pokemon featured during each habitat hour, the following Pokemon will be attracted to incense. Incense if you have an event ticket. So you will need to have an incense running to get the following, plus have an event ticket. During the city hours, there's also a lot of unknowns. There's a lot of unknowns mentioned for each of these. I'm just going to say like the featured unknowns rather than listing them every single time. But for city spawns on your instance with a ticket is Galarian Weezing, Unknown B, Unknown G, Unknown O, and Unknown U, and Clink. For the plains habitat, the unknowns are and Torkoal and Axew. There it is, Axew, plus our first regional, Torkoal. Awesome. I haven't seen that lad in a while. For the rainforest habitat, the same 4 unknowns, Tropius and Pancham. Haven't seen Pancham in 100 years. What is that? Was that in eggs? Or was that just an event? It was here and then it was gone and I haven't seen it since. And Tropius, another regional. Kind of cool, we've got 2 regionals featured at the very least. And then for the tundra habitat, Galarian Mr. Mime. There it is. There it is. There's Galarian. He's back. He's back, baby. The 4 unknowns and Galarian Darumaka. For the first time in Pokemon Go, you'll be able to encounter a shiny unknown bee if you're lucky. I wonder if they will be sure to turn on the shiny for Australia and New Zealand because they forgot that last time. Remember the makeup for the makeup's makeup and makeup day for the gopher? Yeah, I sure do. Anyway, for those ones, must have a ticket and must have your incense on. So keep that in mind. Typically when we've had Go Fests or, you know, the Kanto days, the Johto days, typically the rewards as you move along through your special research do reward you with a substantial amount of incense anyway. You do generally get a fair few as you chip along. I don't know if it'll be enough to cover you for your entire game weekend necessarily, but keep that in mind. You're gonna have, you know, historically you've been able to get those just as part of your ticket as well. Right, so continuing on, make progress on your Elite Collector medal with 4 collection challenges, each themed after the habitat, so it's typically catch one of everything in the habitat if it stays the same. The Global Challenge Arena is back on Saturday. Ticket holders will be able to work together to complete a collaborative challenge each hour. If they succeed, they'll earn a bonus for the remainder of the hour. You can check the Today view to keep track of the global progress and contributions of your friends. So as with previous years, again, it's little spicy timed research or timed. The challenge arena pops up. It's like catch a bazillion jillion Pokemon, and it is typically balanced to how many regions are online. So, you know, when New Zealand and, you know, Kiribati Island and Tonga and Fiji are the only ones online, it's not going to be catch a million squillion because there's not enough people awake to play the game. The game hasn't started, or the event hasn't started for everyone around the world, versus, you know, by the time Japan's online, Australia's online, Singapore's online, you know, those tasks send a squillion gifts. They're balanced for who's on. But the quicker that you complete those, you know, global challenges, the quicker you unlock the bonuses for the remainder of the hour. So typically pretty good, like Stardust bonuses, XP bonuses, candy bonuses, things like that. During event hours, you'll have an increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon in the wild when using incense. It's a really weird way to word that, in the wild when using incense. Long story short, use an incense. I think they just mean you'll have a better chance off incense, not that your incense being on makes the wild spawn. I don't know, that's worded super weird. I read that as a better chance of the spawns off your incense, but maybe it just means everything when your incense is on. That's worded really, I'm gonna have to clarify that. And your chances will be better on Saturday than on Sunday. So more shiny chances on Saturday versus the Sunday, so keep that in mind. Day two of GoFest stuff. Sunday, June 5th, 10 AM to 6 PM local time. We're back to the all trainers thing. So all trainers regardless, no ticket, you got a ticket, whatever, everyone ever, full stop. The global arena will be featured again on day 2, but this time everyone will be able to participate. So it's gonna be kind of cool to see what the volume of tasks is for everyone versus just ticketed players, so that's kind of cool. Plus everyone will get the bonuses then as well, not just ticketed players. A certain Pokemon will make its Pokemon Go debut in 5-star raids. So new 5-star raid Pokemon, legendary or something in the legendary tier for raids. Place your guesses, speculate down below, what do you think it might be? I'm sure there's plenty of things that it would logically be, but you know, Kecleon still isn't in the bloody game, so my guess is as good as yours. Maybe it's like Lugia with a hat, that's a debut Pokemon, you know? Just have a guess, speculate, go for gold. Log in during event hours to claim a short special research story. Miss any Pokemon on the first day of the event, you'll still have a chance to find them. Every Pokemon featured on Saturday will be appearing again on Sunday during event hours. Happy days. Then jumping over to the ticket holders. So you get all that plus this for ticket holders if you've got a ticket. An additional special research story will be available after completing the short special research story available to all trainers, complete with rewards and special Pokemon encounters. Every Pokemon attracted to incense on Saturday will be attracted to incense once again on Sunday during event hours. Team Go Rocket balloons will appear more frequently. You'll earn twice the mysterious components when you defeat Team Go Rocket grunts. Cool. And then finally for both days, all trainers, you get the gist now, everyone, all trainers, regardless of tickets or not, everyone can get there'll be trainer snapshots featured in the Today view. Cool. Awesome. Use hashtag Pokemon GoFest 2020 for a chance to see them featured if you take your own snapshots. A Pikachu wearing a shaman-inspired Gracidia flower costume, cute, will make its Pokemon Go debut in the wild. They said debut for a hat, man. I'm just saying. Lugia and a top hat, calling it now. It's new 5-star raid. If you're lucky, you may encounter a shiny one as well for the new Pikachu. Axew. Axew for everyone will be appearing in 1-star raids on both Saturday and Sunday. If the rates are anything like Corsola, I'm not doing a single bloody raid for it except for like my free raid passes, but otherwise, no thank you. No. If you've got that Corsola shiny rate, I feel like I maybe learnt my lesson, I hope, but also the candy. That's where they get you. Be good to grind some candy out of, oh, don't do it. Don't do it. And finally, take a snapshot during event hours for a surprise. Then, of course, jumping over to the ticket holders. Ticket holders can enjoy all of that stuff. And then additionally, spin photo discs and gyms to earn up to 9 free raid passes. They're in-person raid passes only. Collect special event stickers from gifts and Pokestops. Take up to 5 snapshots during the event hours on Saturday and Sundays for a surprise. But yeah, that's it. That's it, full stop. It does say here in the post that they have got a link to click if you want to see a comparison between the paid and the free versions. So once this blog is live and up, PokemonGo.com or whatever it is, PokemonGoLive.com, the Pokemon Go website, there's a link to click to compare. I don't have access to these in advance. And finally, the GoFest 2022 finale. This year, a special one-day finale event will be held on Saturday, August 27th, and feature a new special research story. Oh my gosh, so much research. Exciting Pokemon counters and more. Woo. Trainers who purchased a ticket for the Global GoFest event in June will be granted a ticket for the finale event at no extra charge. Standalone finale tickets will be available at a later date for $10.99 USD. So, look, I would say, yeah, look, even if you like can't play the Saturday or something, it's still gonna be a better value to like get the GoFest ticket if you want to do the finale event as opposed to just spending $10 for the finale event. Who even knows what's included in that at this point? I mean, obviously $10 is less than $15, but if you want to play all 3 days, you're gonna need the 15. Or you can just not buy a ticket and just do the free stuff. There's still plenty there for the free stuff. You'll be missing out on the regionals, the NXU, the unknown and things like that. And you know, the special research, shaman, etc. But hey, there are options. And apparently the tickets are available to buy right now through the in-game shop. So check it out. There's a little banner. You can click, hey, happy days, buy a ticket. And that's basically it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to read the full post, check it out on the Pokemon Go website. But otherwise, that's the bare bones of what we're looking at for the GoFest event. I don't know yet where I'll be playing the Saturday, Sunday for GoFest. There is likely a lot of travel coming up for me if I do go to, you know, the Berlin one, Seattle, all that kind of jazz. There's potentially a lot of things happening this year. Then, you know, Pokemon Worlds in UK. It's gonna be very busy little bee. So I don't know if I'll just stay local. Maybe I'll play in Sydney, maybe we'll do Melbourne. I have got no clue. I haven't picked a spot yet, so I will let you know as we get closer to that as well. Main features being, I guess, I'm very curious. I'm very curious about the special research stuff, relaxed standard master difficulty. I'm very, very curious how it's going to be. I'm curious if they're going to change any ways that incense, I'm still on them about the incense, if they're going to change ways that incense reacts for people that stay at home to play or, you know, can't go out to play. Very curious to see the balance there for things, because it may be one thing to offer, you know, a relaxed special research, but if you can't actually get spawns in your house except for one every 5 minutes on an incense, that's not really going to be worth it then still. So I have to wait and see for that component, I guess. But a bunch of very nice new shinies. I'm going in cautious with the Axew. I'm going in cautious. If they do those shiny rates like Corsola, oh no, be careful. But they will be featured on the incense spawns for ticket holders as well. So keep that in mind too. Keep in mind as well, if you are, this is your pre-warning. This is your pre-warning. If you get a nice new spicy on an incense, if you get it, this is from 5 years, 6 years, 5 years? 5 and a bit years of experience with this game. If you get a spicy shiny on your incense, do not do the AR on and off for the sparkle. Don't do it. Don't do it. Incense spawns are only on your map for like 60 seconds. If they despawn off the map and you're here going bling, 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 bling with the thing, you can turn it back on and it goes, oh no, shiny axe, you ran away. Like, I know we all want that nice sparkly screenshot. If it's an incense spawn, if it's a lure spawn, don't risk it. How do we know? Historical experience of losing shinies off incense. So just a friendly reminder. If it's a wild spawn, hey, take the gamble if you're feeling it. Get a friend to confirm that the spawn's still there if it's a wild spawn. If they can still tap on it, it's still there. But this is your in advance. Get it out of your system early. Don't risk it on the incense shinies. It's kind of like, you know, if you die in the game, you die in real life. If it despawns on the map, it despawns in your hand. Just be careful. But a bunch of beautiful new shinies. A good kind of like spread of general spawns. I mean, Rufflet, we barely, I think I've seen like two of those in the wild ever, really. They're hardly ever out, which is nice. Trubbish, extra Stardust and stuff. Weasel, beautiful shiny Giraffe Rig was only introduced for Johto Tour. Litleo, fairly new shiny as well. Yeah, a bunch of really nice things. Plus, in terms of the regionals, Tropius. Tropius, definitely a high ticket item for those who do PvP, and it's been a fairly hard one to get if you haven't been able to travel or be to previous events. So if you got someone in your area that's a PvP nut and they can't play the event, you know, hold on to some Tropius for them. Torkoal, just I think it's a fun, cute one. I like it. It's cute. It's great. But yeah, thoughts, feelings so far. Place your guesses for the what's going to be making its debut in the legendary raids. What do we think? Leave some comments down below. And I'm really curious, okay, if they're doing $15 for Saturday, Sunday and the finale event, but the finale event by itself is $10. Like what is so good in the finale event, you know? I don't know. And remember, it's an option to just do the free to play as well. But yeah, thoughts, feelings, let me know in the comments down below. Is there something that you're hyped for? Is there something you're like, yeah, it's fine, don't really care. Either way, let me know. Let me know how you're feeling. What's your vibe check on this event? As always, lovelies, thank you so much for watching. If you are new, please be sure to subscribe. Thank you to everyone who did leave a like as well. And if you'd like additional ways to support the channel, links for Patreon and the merch in the description down below. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning, noon, night, whatever time it is for you. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.